What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima,
This is not
not
another damn
another damn
podcast.
podcast.
Presented by
Our
our
damn
damn
selves.
selves, episode 429.
Yeah.
Hey, what's good? Halfway through September now. Yeah.
Do you remember? We almost there.
We already halfway through September. Yeah. So getting it in. Just past the 24th anniversary of the unfortunate events of September 11th. Yeah. That
Yeah.
just happened. Yeah, that was Friday. Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
What day is it on? Yeah, Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Thursday. And of course, we always do the post. Like I'm in a couple of groups or whatever, and it says, okay, here's the annual thread of what you were doing when
Ah, yeah.
9/11 happened.
We always talk. We've talked about it here a few times. Yeah.
There's always that. I'm just seeing just everybody's perspective because it's like when you think about it, the people who were five then, they're like 30 now.
30.
You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
So everybody got different. It'd be like they were, yeah. I was going to science class or whatever. Yeah, a lot of people were like school age then, like if you're under
Hmm.
a certain age, it's like yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then
Hmm.
you were in college then. It's
I
like
was a college student, yeah. So,
so still relatively young. Yeah. Like you weren't
yeah.
five, but you were still pretty young. It's like,
Hmm.
yeah.
Because just like your different perspective of seeing just how everybody viewed it, and just seeing that happen in real time. Like, I mean, it
Yeah.
just
With me, I'll be like, as we say, yeah, I was over 21, as they say. I was
I was under 20 when you were over 21,
over
would just say it
21,
like that.
as they say, yeah. When that happened, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was my first year, I was the rookie radio. First year in professional. I had done some college, of course.
Yeah,
My
you're not
first
college,
year,
but yeah.
yeah, in commercial radio
Wow.
producer, yeah. So
I
I
didn't even
was
think about that was your first year. I didn't
yeah,
even think I just thought about that right now. I
I was
mean, you
the
said
rookie
that. Like
then,
that
yeah.
was your first year in radio.
I was the
Like,
rookie,
wow.
yeah. I was the well, he's not a rookie anymore. I was the Wimby like that. Yeah, I was the rookie. I was a Cooper Flag. That's the guy. That was my Cooper Flag year. Yeah, that was my rookie year.
Hmm.
That was my Jaden Daniels slash Caleb Williams last year. That was my rookie year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like for the in radio. Yeah, it was 2001. Yeah, so you can do the math and see how long I've been around. Yeah, if I was a rookie 24 years ago.
You're seasoned.
Grizzled vet, yeah.
You're a seasoned vet.
Yeah, so and I was getting up ready to start my day because I was the afternoon producer. So yeah, I was yeah, I was a peon, yeah. No Oz radio then. It's like, yeah, I was responsible for making other people's shows sound good. It's like I was like, you don't get no show of your own, but yeah, like help this dude sound better. That's
Hmm.
where that was my job at the time. Yeah. So I was preparing for my day, like going, yeah, my news stories, like yeah, you start scrolling, yeah, Associated Press or whatever, like get all of your story. Okay, what's going on in the news today? Yeah, um, I don't think TMZ was around. Whatever entertainment site, there was probably media takeout or something at the time. I don't remember what
Or
entertainment
E,
site I went through. Yeah,
maybe
it was like
Entertainment Tonight or something maybe was
yeah,
out, it
I
seems,
believe is
maybe.
that. Yeah, I
Something like
want to
that,
say it
yeah.
was like Media Takeout or some shit like that. Is
Hmm.
where I got my entertainment because I would get entertainment news and real news. It's like I would go and see like
Right.
if anything happened. Of course, like everything happened that day. It's like oh, whoa, what? Yeah. And then you turn the TV, CNN. I was like, yeah, let's just go straight to the TV then. Like, fuck this,
Mhm.
fuck this internet shit. Like, let's see what's going on. Yeah. So I turned on CNN. It's like, and then
Mhm.
all of the craziness. Yeah. Crazy ass
And
days.
it was a Tuesday. I said, I always remember that. It was a
Tuesday morning,
Tuesday.
yeah, a nice
It was a
day too. It was like
Tuesday.
like a beautiful like it was like now 80-degree Tuesday. It was like we have
Hmm.
unseasonably warm. It's like yeah,
Hmm.
but yeah, nice. It I remember it definitely in New York. It was like that. I want to say it was nice in
It was
Chicago
nice to
though
say
too.
because like I was in Champaign. I was away at school and I want to say I didn't have on a jacket. So I was like walking on campus without a jacket, I think.
Yeah, I know
So it
people
was
in New
nice
York
out
were like
here. It
that
was
too. That yeah,
jacketless
they're
weather,
like
yeah.
yeah, beautiful 80-degree Tuesday. Yeah, just starting
Hmm.
your day. It's like yeah. Mm.
A video that I saw recently was one Kelly Ripa and
I
Regis
saw when
Philbin
Regis said because it happened the second plane hit while they were on the air.
while they were on the air. Yeah,
They
it
came
did.
on. I watched that like last year, 20, not last 9/11. I watched that same video. I didn't watch it this year, but I saw it for the first
Because I want
time.
to say I saw it last year and I watched it
It's
again
like,
this
cause
year
live with Regis and
with
Kelly,
Kelly.
yeah. Yeah, she had
And
might have
she
just
was new.
started
She
that
was
show
like,
then.
yeah, she was
Because
new. She
Kathy
was
Lee had
like
just
you.
retired. I think she had just started that show around that
hmm
time. Yeah.
Yeah, because she had just started. So you could tell like I said, obviously Kelly is like she's been on the show over 25 years
It's
now,
her
but
show now.
it's her show
You
now,
don't even
yeah.
think of Regis no more now. It's
Yeah.
her fucking show. It's like,
Like
yeah.
it's her show,
At the
but
time, it's like live with Regis and Kathy Lee. Like that was like an institution. It's like, and like Kelly
Mhm.
was the new girl, so she was still trying to figure it out. It's like, and they came on. It's like breaking news. Like, 'cause this is in New York. That show, yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't see it live, obviously, which pretty much nobody did, because all most shows were like preempted. So a lot of people never
Yeah,
saw that
that
happen. That's why
episode.
it's circulating now. Like some people in the local New York market probably got it, but most stations preempted when the towers got hit. It's like, okay, breaking
Mhm.
news. So we didn't. Most people didn't see any of it, and I don't watch live anyway, so I wouldn't have seen.
Right.
So like most people never saw that clip until like recently. Like I said, I saw it for the first time about a year ago.
Yeah, me too.
And they
And like the
showed
way that her
Kelly was like
facial
she had just
expression.
dropped her kids off, and like she was like, yeah, like you got kids in like Manhattan, you really going crazy and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
because her child, their oldest child was maybe like about 5 at the time or something
yeah,
like.
she just dropped school and then went to like go do the show. It's like so it's like yeah, and the plane just hit
And you
like
could tell that she was
World Trade Center.
so, like, you could just see just her body language. She was just so distraught. And Regis being the old professional and everything, Regis was able to like pull her back into like, okay, like yeah, like this is real news, but we have to like we can't break down and be because you could see Kelly, you could just see in her eyes that she just wanted to break down and just start crying. Like Kelly
Yeah.
was just so distraught. But Regis
Then
was
when
like he was the
and
professional. He
that's how
was
you know
holding
the
it
show is
together.
actually live. That's why it's live with Regis and Kelly. It's like it was
Mhm.
actually live. It's like that was happening in real time while they were talking about like the plane, which everybody that was talking about the first plane hitting the second
Yeah,
plane.
like I don't
And
know
they
if it was
thought
an
at first they thought
accident
like it
or
was like a fuselage or like an engine exploding from the first plane,
Mhm.
and it had like bounced into the second building. People didn't know what happened until they rewatched the video or they showed the replay. Like, no, that's another plane. It's like, yeah, like was at first it's like, okay, yeah, we saw another explosion in the other tower. Did like a piece of the engine, like like when a plane hits, like shit flies everywhere. So like did
Yeah,
some land in the other building and that's just exploded now. And then like when they reran the videos, like nope, look right there is another plane that just hit. Yeah,
that actually happened. That's a
yeah.
plane.
Yeah, when they showed they because they didn't realize what was going on until the replay because they thought like it's like a piece of the first plane just exploded and bounced over to the other building. Yeah, and then because
hmm
they weren't paying attention to another plane and they were just talking about the plane that just hit. Yeah. So yeah, I
It's
did
just like a
watch that,
hard
but
thing. It
yeah.
was just really just, and we still didn't know what was happening. And
Yeah,
I
in
was
real
telling
time, it was all like a panicky, especially because like the when they mentioned because Mayor Daley evacuated the
evacuated
Sears
downtown
Tower
Chicago.
like
Yeah,
at first the Sears Tower and eventually all of downtown because like right
yeah.
after the I think when the Pentagon got
When
hit
the Pentagon got hit, then
and then it
Delhi
said Mayor Daley
evacuated.
evacuates the Sears
Sears
Tower, and
Tower.
that's when all the rumors like was the fourth plane coming to Chicago.
Going
Like,
to
all of the
Chicago.
bullshit started after that. Is like which a plane was never headed to Chicago. In fact, the fourth plane had already crashed. Like yeah, but nobody knew
But we
yet.
didn't know that yet. Because that's the story I was explaining to the kids because since 9/11 just happened, the anniversary of it,
With them, it's just
I
like
said
part of life. It's like
it's part of history
to
now.
them,
So
it's
the
like
kids
nine
get
eleven. To them, is like how like the Kennedy
the Kennedy
assassination
assassination for us,
Or
right?
Pearl Harbor was to like yeah, just
Right.
something that just
Mhm.
happened a long time ago. It's like yeah.
So in school, they did talk about 9/11 last year. I know definitely in Khalil's class, they talked about it. I want to say a couple years ago, they started talking about it in REI's class.
Yeah.
And when I was talking to them about, yeah, today is 9/11, and I was saying, mommy and daddy actually lived through this time. And then I told them about my experience. I was like, I was like, you read about a history book or whatever. I was like, but I can give you from a person who was
I
actually
could tell you
present
where
in the
my
time
mind was
frame of
at
it.
when all of this was happening. Yeah, I could tell you.
And I told her the story about, I said, because I said the college I went to, I said it's about 2 hours from Chicago. So a lot of us were either from Chicago or Chicagoland. And I was
I
like,
called you definitely right after when I was like
yeah, I was like, when
watching
they
the
said
news
that
and shit.
that plane, we were saying, I said, okay, I said, so the two planes hit in New York and then the Pentagon got hit. I said, so when that fourth plane was missing and rumored to go to Chicago because our mayor at the time, Mayor Daley, evacuated Sears Tower
Yeah,
and down in
because
Chicago,
like here's the
I said,
thing.
everybody just went crazy.
Here's the thing.
Everybody went crazy.
When it was just the World Trade Center, even both towers, it's like people. Okay, that's a New York thing. It's like yeah. When it hit the Pentagon, it's like okay, this could be it could be the whole country now. It's like that's the why people
And
started
then the
panicking. It's like
Pentagon, you think about the
Pentagon and a
Pentagon,
missing
it's like
plane. It's
one
like
of the,
yeah.
it's like one of the safe, like the Pentagon is like you don't get
Secure.
in the Pentagon.
At
You
the
see what I'm
time,
saying?
yeah, they said like the most secure building on the planet. At the time, they said that
At the
yeah,
time was the
yeah,
Pentagon, yeah.
yeah. That's what they called the Pentagon before 9/11, the most secure building on the planet. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is so when that gets hit is like and like the fact okay so it's not just New York, the whole country's under attack. Is like where's that other plane? Why did Mayor Daley evacuate the Sears Tower? We had questions. It's like yeah, it's like we had questions.
Yeah. Because all of us were panicked in Champaign and Urbana because it's like most of us were from Chicago. Most of us were, and we was
Yeah.
like what the like what we were just all panicked. So
We had a parent that worked in the downtown area. We had a
that
brother that was
area,
working in downtown at the time. So yeah, it
downtown
was
area, yeah. So it
a
was
lot
a
of
lot
shit.
of
Shit got
it was
real.
just a lot of panic
It got
just
real
all
during that
around.
time. It's like yeah. And the brother, like, it's hard to fucking catch up with. I don't even think I talked to him. I tried to call him, but even now, it's not as easy to catch up with him sometimes. It's like, especially then with like the crappy flip phones we had 24 years ago. It's definitely hard to catch up with him. In fact, with the you wait until like 9 o'clock for your free nights and weekends to kick in. So it wasn't hard to get up with people then. So you call in and they don't answer. It's like it was like
Yikes.
it was hard to catch up, a lot harder to catch up with people. I talked to our dad like because like they had landlines, so it was easy to get him. It's like
Yeah, so we called and we talked to dad because I talked to dad too.
after
So
I
I was like,
called
okay,
you, I talked to dad, yeah, but
yeah.
he still was like I was like, I know he works downtown. I ain't heard from him, so I hope he's okay. So yeah,
Mhm.
it was a,
But just a time of fear, uncertainty, and then the fear that came for people in my age group because us college students were like, because I remember one of my friends were like, are they going to be about the, are they going to draft her? Are we at war? Am I going to get drafted? Because I had a guy friend of mine
I
who
was
was
in that
afraid that
I was in that
they were going
draft
to
age
start the
too. Remember,
drafting
I
again.
remember I was a strapping young man
Yeah,
then.
you were a young
I
guy.
was
Yeah.
prime draft age. It's like, yeah. So I was like, if they bring a draft back, I might be on the front lines of this bitch and shit. Yeah. I thought about all of
That's
that.
what
Yeah.
one of my friends was saying. He was like, I don't want to. He was like, he's like, I don't want to go to war. He said, I'm trying to get, I think he had like, was trying to get like an engineering degree or something like that. He's like, I'm not trying to, I don't
And
want to go to war. He
we
was
didn't
like
know,
that.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like what the next step was. Is like, is this the beginning of World War III? Like, I think I said that to you on the phone. I was like, World War III might be about to happen. It's like I said,
Yeah.
if we had never seen an attack like that on American soil. Like the last one was Pearl Harbor, and that was like fucking Hawaii in the 1940s. And it's like so, like none of us,
Right. 1944, right?
even our
Mhm.
parents don't even remember that and shit. Was it? I think 41.
Right.
Somebody, it was like yeah, I know it was
42.
before. It was my
42 maybe, I
our
think.
grandparents' era. That's
Our
all I
grandparents would have remembered
that was
that.
their
Yeah.
era, like yeah, and that was like Hawaii. So like Hawaii is United States, but it's not on the mainland. So it's like it's different than when
Hmm.
shit hits like on the mainland. It's like and like we had
In
never
the
seen that.
48 contiguous states. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Hmm.
different. Yeah, it hit different. Literally, yeah, pun intended. It hit differently. That one. It's like I was like, no, we
Hmm.
going to World War III. That's where my mind went. Yeah. And nobody knew like yeah who's doing this shit is like yeah it's like what's
Yeah. Who behind it? Yeah.
yeah, it was a crazy time. It's like,
And just look at the pictures, like just looking at when they had like just a random picture of like here's September 10th, 2001. Like they had a picture of the World Trade the night
yeah,
before. You know,
the
like the cameras
skyline,
around
yeah,
just like
the
taking
wide
pictures.
shot, the skyline, yeah, and
Yeah,
then
the
like,
wide shot, yeah.
yeah, and then like September 10th, September 11th, September 12th is like it's like the hole in the sky, like with the 12th shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the craziness. That was around these. I can't even imagine what they were going through in New York because like we felt it
Yeah.
here and shit. So like like
I
it had
remember a girl was in my class because my teacher, my 1 o'clock class, obviously we went, he was like, we're not having class today. He was like, obviously. He was like, but he was like, I can talk about what I know. I don't know much, but he was basically trying to like ease our
yeah.
minds,
If
and he
he said
said
like
for
you're
mental support,
you're
he was
free to
trying to
go, but if you want to stay and talk about this,
and talk about our
I'm
feelings and
here. It's like
everything.
yeah, he was like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a really good
Yeah.
professor. Yeah, he was really good. And I remember one of the girls in my class, she was from New York and she just started crying just really, really loud in the class. Because
Mm.
she actually was from New York and we were just like, oh my God. Because I can't even imagine. Because the phone lines were all jammed, like so she can't even
Like I said,
call her family.
we had crappy flip phones, and then like that
Yeah.
tower, one of the towers had like antenna on top. Like a lot of people's phone service came through like one of that tower. It's like yeah,
Hmm.
it's like remember it was like how the Sears Tower here got the antennas on top. Like one of the
Antennas,
World
yeah.
Trade Centers had so a lot of people's like the telecommunications went through that tower and shit at that time. Yeah, so
Hmm.
like yeah, it was hard to catch people in New York after that building went down. Yeah, just
But
wild last day. Yeah, and then it didn't. The guy I was working with didn't make things easier because yeah he.
it seemed like a lot of weird stuff happened just around that late August, early September because we came up on the anniversary, the
Aaliyah
20-year
died like right
anniversary.
before that. Yeah,
Aaliyah died. We came up on the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, like at the end of August was when
Katrina is
Hurricane Katrina happened.
like a few years later, 05. Yeah,
Yeah, oh 05. Yeah, that was 20 years. Because like when somebody posted that recently saying the 20th, I said it is 20 years since Katrina. I'm like, wow. Because you don't think about like that went, that was 20 years. Like you don't think about that was
yeah.
that long ago.
Hmm.
And just looking at some of the videos and pictures, it's like some of the areas they never recovered, it looked like.
Yeah,
But they never were able to rebuild those areas. Like some areas they rebuilt, but then some areas when they were showing the before and
that was
after, it's like they still,
a whole shit show. That they failed on so many levels, from the mayor to the governor to FEMA to W himself. It's like it was so many like L's that people took on that. It's
yeah,
like yeah, to the fucking the shelter and shit at the Superdome was a shit show. It's like yeah, it was like all of that was a mess and shit. Yeah. And the infrastructure was trash too. It's like, yeah, the levees weren't
the
like
levees,
they
yeah.
weren't up to the code or whatever and shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
which is why like other areas like dealt like area like Houston dealt with it better because they had better infrastructure. Yeah, because it hit that whole Gulf Coast is like, but like other
Mhm.
areas were able to like deal with it better. Yeah,
Mhm.
it was like New Orleans got hit the worst, but like Mississippi got hit, Houston got hit. It was like other areas
Mhm.
that got hit too.
Because I
But
saw a video recently of a girl who was a Mississippi person, and she talked about how I want to say maybe she was like 9 at the time. She said when
yeah,
Hurricane Katrina happened, and she talked about that her mother drowned in it. She basically had to watch her mom drown because her
yeah,
mom didn't know how to swim,
yeah,
and she watched her mom drown in Hurricane Katrina. She talked about,
yeah. I remember
so
Roxy was working with us there. Rock, Miss 106 in Park. Y'all know Roxy.
mhm.
Is she was working with us then, and she broke down in tears on it because like her family was from New
From New
Orleans.
Orleans, yeah. Mhm.
She's bro like the her childhood house just gone. Like she like actually broke down
Mhm.
in tears on the air when we were like talking about what was going on in real time. Yeah, with when all that
Yeah.
stuff was
And
going on
then
to the
we had
hurricane.
the uncle who was
And
trapped in
I
Hurricane
told my
Katrina.
story.
Yeah,
I was
you
like, I
told
got
about
an
our
uncle right
uncle.
now that's trapped in a building.
He
It's
was
like
trapped in there.
nobody can contact. We don't know if he's alive or dead. Like we were all giving
Yeah.
our own accounts. Like yeah, like because that was mine. And Roxy talked about her the child house being like just wiped out. Like the house just don't
Mhm.
ain't there no more. So and I was like, well, because my aunt she evacuated. She came
Yeah,
here.
she evacuated. Yeah, our unevacuated, but I don't know why our
She
uncles.
stayed
I don't know why
behind. Like yeah.
he stayed behind a little bit, and
And when the storm hit, it's like, of course, like phone
you're
lines down.
trapped.
Nobody could call him. Yeah, we didn't even decide. I don't even know if he's alive or dead. It's
Yeah,
like,
you're
yeah,
trapped. Yeah,
yeah,
but that was another hard, like I said, like telling the kids about that. Like I think these historic moments, it's like it does make you feel like okay, like
yeah.
I
We
can
lived
actually
through. Yeah,
share.
Yeah.
from a historical
Now
standpoint. So
we can do like how like our mom would tell us
yeah, when
about the
Kennedy got
Kennedy
assassinated.
assassination or the MLK assassination. Like mom would
Uh-huh.
tell us where she was because I know she was in high school with Kennedy. I want to say yeah, or college.
She
It
had
was
just
like
started college. She had just started college,
yeah, it's
yeah.
like yeah. I know she was in class and everybody was crying like yeah, the president is dead and all that
Because they
shit.
had the radio. They
Yeah,
had
and they all just like
because
yeah,
back then obviously no computers and stuff like that. So they had
y'all
radio
were
they were
just
listening
losing
to.
it. Yeah, like yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. She talks about like the moon landing, like mom talks about stuff like, things like that, like historic moments where
We got a couple more coming up too. Like yeah, like this time of year is just crazy. Yeah,
yeah, I say it's just kind of weird this time of
because
year. It's kind of
it'd be 30 years the OJ verdict that's coming up. Yeah.
yeah.
And
Oh
I
my
could tell what I was
God.
doing there. I was working at Woodfield Mall, like Mrs. Fields cookies. It's like went out when you listen to the radio. That's what made me think about that because I went out to the car to
Because
listen
we
to the verdicts
we
in.
didn't
It's
have
like,
computers.
yeah, I'm
We
going
didn't
out
have
to I'm
computers
going
like
out to
that.
the LTD and shit. It's like that's what I'm saying. I
Because the only
went
thing
to the
our
car.
computers could do back then was play Oregon Trail. That's all we could do on our computers, play that.
It's like, yeah, a couple of computer games like that. Yeah. It's like
Right. Which Oregon Trail was that game. That was that game. It
you know,
was that
I was like,
shit.
I'm going to like all the verdicts in. I gotta hear this shit. It's like, yeah.
I'll tell you what I was doing. I was in high school and
They rolled the TV with
teacher
the
they
attachment.
rolled the TV out
Yeah.
with the thing on it.
Yeah, I didn't have that option. It was
They
in
rolled the TV
It
out.
was in Woodfield, Mrs. Fields at Woodfield Mall. I probably could have went to like whatever, like if it was a Circuit City or something in there, or like yeah, or a
Or
Best
if
Buy. I
they
probably
had
could
it
have went and watched
maybe
on one of the
maybe
TVs
Foot
there.
Locker may have had it on TV
I
in
could have went
there.
in like definitely
Yeah.
one of the electronic stores with all
Yeah,
the.
definitely Best
They would
Buy
have
or
had it on all the
something.
wall of TVs with it. I
Of
probably could have
course,
went in one
yeah.
of those and watched it. I just went to the car because I didn't like. I feel like walking like what, and it probably would have been a lot of other people in there. I was like, oh, now I don't like people like that. Oh, there's too many motherfuckers in there. So I said I'm gonna go
You
like to
trying to
the
peek around
LTD.
someone's head trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too many. So I just went to the car, the LTD, as I was driving it,
Yeah,
like to
because
hear the
I
verdict.
remember so we were in English class and they rolled the TV out and we were sitting there listening to
Yeah,
we were listening. We sat there, we got the verdict in real time. I was in high school.
yeah.
So
Another one that's
yeah.
around this time too, that's coming up 30 years. Like, yeah, is the Million Man March. It's 30 years.
Mm.
October, yeah, 1995. Around this, I don't associate those two events. Million Man March and the OJ verdict happened like practically at the same time. But you don't
Damn.
think about it like that.
You don't
Like,
think
yeah,
about it. I
there's
never
certain
thought about it
events
like
that
that.
happen like almost simultaneous, but you don't like link them. Like one I always like to mention is like the Challenger blew up like 2 days after the Bears won the Super Bowl. You don't link those two events
Oh
though.
my
Basically,
God. I
it
didn't
was
know
like
that.
literally right after the Super Bowl when the Bears won, and like 2 days later is when the Challenger disaster happened. But yeah, you don't
I
even
didn't
think
even
of those
realize
happening
that.
like at the same
Oh
time.
my
Like,
gosh.
when I was looking at it, because I didn't think about it. I was like, yeah, that did happen like right together. It's like I don't. You think about those as two like separate things. They
Two
happen like
separate
almost.
entities,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, like Million Man March and the OJ, which like, which it seems like we should tie those together. So Million Man March about Black unity and like Farrakhan is like, and then like the trial was so like racially motivated. I don't know why, like I don't associate those two, like, but they happened like right around the same, like October of 1995. The OJ verdict and the Million Man March
If it
happened.
doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah.
Which we talked about, like our dad watched the OJ trial
Oh, he loved that.
religiously.
Our mom
He
hated it too. Like
Judge Ito, dad was watching Judge Ito every
Judge Ito
day.
and Marsha Clark and
Marsha
Chris
Clark,
Darden, like and all of that shit.
Shapiro,
Shapiro and Johnny
Kardashian.
Cochran, he loved that shit. It's like
His dad was just watching every day, like, because dad liked Johnny Cochran.
everybody like Johnny Cochran.
Dad liked Johnny.
That's why they pivoted. The Shapiro was the lead attorney when that trial started.
Johnny
Then they
said, hold my
pivoted
beer.
halfway through. It's like, okay, like yeah, like clearly Johnny is
Shapiro,
the
you're
star.
out.
Clearly Johnny is the star. Like you're on the bench, Johnny. It's like Johnny was Willie Beeman. It's like okay, you're the starting quarterback now. He was like like Willie Beeman was like a character too. It was just like the Willie Beeman. It's like the black guy who was a character is like okay, you're the quarterback. Shapiro, you take a seat. You on the
Take a
bench
seat.
now. It's like,
And Kardashian was like, I'm just here.
yeah, I don't even know what his role was. And shit.
Kardashian was like, I'm OJ's friend. I'm here.
No, he forgot his role. I called him the other guy.
The other guy.
I didn't even know his name.
We were like
The
Cochran Shapiro and the other guy.
other guy is what when they called the dream team, I was like, yeah, it's Cochran Shapiro, the other
The
guy.
other
That's
guy. We all call him the other guy.
until years later I realized who the other guy was. It's like at the time when at 95 he was the other guy to me.
We had no idea who he was.
He was the other guy in
But watching
1995.
that trial in real time, like I said, our dad loved it. Our mom, you watching this still?
Right. It's like,
That's
yeah,
all you watch.
shout out court TV and shit. Dad was glued to his court TV. It's like
Like, don't you gotta get ready for work? Like, are you gonna be late for work watching this?
yeah, see OJ and shit. That makes
Gotta
sense
see
because like
OJ.
that was Dad's era. Like OJ was the man and shit.
OJ
Like
was the man.
yeah,
Yeah, Dad grew up watching OJ play football, and then who didn't like the Naked Guns? Like we
yeah.
all like the Naked Gun movies. So
Yeah,
yeah,
OJ was the man. It's like that'd be like from our
Nordberg.
era. It's like if fucking like beast mode and shit was on trial like that.
Yeah,
It's like I'm not thinking if it was a great running back from like I like that. Yeah. It'd be like that and shit. Like yeah, you'll be fascinated. It's like yeah, that's somebody's career. You like pretty much followed it. Like Marshawn Lynch, which that would make sense if he did something like that.
he just here because he's trying to get fined. So he would just say, "I've been here.
It'd be
I'm
wild
trying
if
to get
something
fined."
like that is like yeah. Or
Yeah,
like yeah, it'd be like yeah, like you would be into that trial. Like
yeah,
I'm
baseball.
watching this shit every day. It's like yeah. Like OJ was like that. He was like huge. It's like be like I always compare like it'd be like if Steph Curry was going through that now. It was like that's what I compare it to. It's like
Yeah.
OJ would be like definitely yeah. OJ would be like if Steph Curry was on trial, we would watch every second of
Yeah,
that
because
shit.
everybody loved OJ. He seemed like, he was Nordberg. He was Naked
Yeah,
Gun.
I love those movies. Yeah.
He had the Hertz commercials.
Yeah, he was
What else he
running through the
do?
airport and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, right through the airport, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like OJ just always seems so,
He was an analyst for and he's on NBC. Yeah, he did analyst for NFL on NBC. He was an analyst. Like yeah, that
mhm.
before 1994, and they say like he was never mentioned again after that. I'm like, okay, like, yeah, your services are no longer needed. It's after that. They didn't use him after that. After 94,
But just
nothing.
watching that, it's weird time, like historic things happen. Tim August through October, a lot of historic things were happening during that time.
Yeah. And since we're talking about sports, we're in sports. Let's talk about it. The fight of the century, which went down Saturday night. Yeah. It's like Canelo versus Terence Crawford.
Sunday morning,
Yeah.
which went down
Actually
Sunday
Sunday
morning, call
morning
it what it was.
kickback. That fight started like almost midnight Chicago time. So it's damn
Like
near
who
1 a.m. if you're on the East. My
dear,
East Coast homies were complaining. Yeah.
dear Las Vegas people, stop playing these fights so damn late. Us on the Central Time Zone and us in the Eastern Time Zone, we're old and we're tired. We cannot stay up to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning watching a
Watch
damn
the
fight.
fight. Yeah.
We cannot do that. We're old. We get tired. Like I said, when I kept on trying to watch, and I'm like, it's not starting yet. Then when they brought the mariachi band, the intro, and I'm like,
I know when the intros is when I saw my
what
East Coast
is
homies
this?
start complaining, say, okay, enough of this shit. Like start the fight. It's like, hey, it's almost 1 o'clock. It's like
I'm
my
gonna
East
tell
Coast
you
homies
like this.
mad.
We had a few people over. We did like a mini fight party, so we had a few people over at the
Oh yeah, I
house,
missed the fight party. I was
which you missed because
I'm
you
glad
fell
I didn't
asleep.
now, yeah. I
You fell
decided to
asleep.
take a nap and overnapped and shit. Yeah.
Because I was just sitting in the house and then I saw you were calling me and you're like, yeah, I just woke up. You're like, I intended to
I don't
come
think
in.
I ain't making that one. It's like,
It was like 9:30 when you called me. You were like,
by the
yeah.
time I got ready, like, I probably could have made it by the time the main event. I was like, it ain't worth it. I just
Yeah, one of our friends did that
all the
because I
food
heard the
is probably
doorbell
all the
ring.
food to be gone by the end too. I was like, I'm gonna chill out.
One of our friends did come about 11 o'clock, like 11:05. Because like when the
He's like,
doorbell rang, I was like,
he
who
was
is at
like, I
my
know.
door? And I opened the
He's
door.
like, I know the party ain't over yet. He was that dude when Play slams the door?
And I looked, I was like, really? He was like, I know you looking like who ringing your bell? I was looking like who is ringing my bell at 11 o'clock at night? Who's coming here
It
this
was that
late?
guy from House Party. Yeah, like I know the party
He
ain't.
was like, well, your husband told me to ring the bell. I said, it's fine. Go in the basement. You know where everything is. Go in
Yeah.
the basement. But yeah, though, so like we stay upstairs as ladies because I had a girlfriend who brought her daughter to play with Ariana. So then we stay
Y'all was
upstairs so we
basically
could watch
keeping
the
an eye on
kids.
the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, because them kids, we
Yeah,
stayed we was
especially
like, no,
kids.
we'll stay here.
Kids get to stay up late. They're gonna act a fool. You know that.
At the whole fool.
Yeah.
At the
I get to stay up,
whole
I get to stay
fool.
up till midnight. They licking their chops and shit. God damn it.
So we was like,
Shit.
we'll just keep an eye on the kids upstairs. So we had the fight on in the living room with like, we'll stay. But then after she left, because she was like, okay, I'm going home. She was
He was
like,
over it.
I
Yeah,
can't do this.
he was over it.
And then she left. And then when her and her daughter left, after they left, I said, welp. I turned off the fight. I went in my room. I put my pajamas on. I watched the fight from my bed in my room.
Or you attempted to watch the fight from.
I attempted to. I got to maybe around 6. That's like the
You
last thing I
made it
remember, around
halfway through,
6.
yeah, because it's 12 rounds, so you made it
I
half.
made it to round 6.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, Marcus was coming. Marcus opened up the door. And then I saw, like, I guess I was like, well, I was like, who won? He was like, oh, you fell asleep. I was like, yeah.
Funny.
Cause it was like 1 o'clock by then. I was like, yeah, I was trying to watch it. I was like, okay. I was like,
It was
okay.
a damn good fight. I watched it all, of course.
Because
Like,
they were
and
bobbing and
I watched all of the undercard as well too. Like it was for the most part, it was a good. It was one stinker in there, but for the most part, like yeah, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. It's like it was 3 good
yeah.
fights and one stinker. So yeah, so yeah,
Because
so it's pretty, so
they was
damn good.
bobbing and weaving and
Yeah, so damn good.
jabbing. They was doing their thing
Shout out
of what
Netflix.
I saw.
I think we are in the Netflix era of boxing. Is like how like I'm back in my I remember the HBO
The
era. Then it
HBO,
became the Showtime era. Like I think we are in the Netflix era of boxing.
which
That's
I
where
don't
we
mind the
at.
Netflix era. I
Which he
like it.
kicked off with Tyson and Jake Paul. I'm glad they got their
And they
infrastructure
fixed a
right
little error of that
because
with the
was
buffering.
worried about that. It's like I'm pretty sure it's good because like Beyonce Bowl went off
They
with
did Beyonce Bowl, so
I
they
was like,
fixed
which
it.
like was like right after that. That was like Christmas, yeah.
That was
So I was
Christmas,
like,
yeah.
yeah. So I was like, if Beyonce didn't crash it, then I don't think nobody will. It's like, and then Raw started in January, so I was like,
Yeah, so
yeah.
they
So
worked out the
if
kinks by then.
everything,
They're like,
yeah,
we're
like
gonna
that. That was
fix this.
the test, the guinea pig was Tyson and Jake Paul. It's like whatever was going wrong with the infrastructure, they fixed it after that fight. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that shit kept on buffering all day.
Yeah, that was terrible. It was unwatchable. It's like because people are like, yeah, I don't know about this Netflix shit. They need to just go back to pay-per-view if it's
What
gonna
did
be
it feel
like
like?
this. It's like, yeah.
Like, what we got dial up again? Like it felt like that. Like trying to watch it on dial up.
'Cause, people are like that. Is I appreciate Netflix is like because yeah, it's yeah, what like the $10 or whatever it is like yeah, it's like fifteen
Even if you
dollars.
have
But
like
like
even if you
people
have
are
like the
like I'd
worth, it's
rather
like
pay a hundred
$19
if
here.
I can watch them again. If you can't watch it, like it don't matter how little it is. Like people like
Exactly.
that. Like I'd rather just order it on pay-per-view and be able to watch the shit at least. A lot of people because I can't even watch this. Like a lot of people, it became unwatchable. The Tyson, and not to mention that Tyson got his ass whipped. That fight was like a train wreck and shit. After about the second or third round, it's
And we
like
saw Tyson in the building. Of course, he was
Mike, of
there.
course, was there. Holyfield was there. There's a lot of legends in the building.
I saw Hitman Hearns. They showed
Bobby
him
Hearns was there.
because he was like
Lennox
Hitman Hearns
Lewis
was
was
doing things.
there. Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh, there's a
Yeah, they had
lot
a
of
lot,
legends in the. Roy
lot,
Jones was
lot,
there. Yeah, a lot of the
lot of
boxing
legends.
legends were there. A lot of them were there.
And then acting legends they had Charlie Sheen. They showed him. Um,
Dave Chappelle was
Dave
there.
Chappelle, Sofia Vergara. They showed.
Mhm.
And then one of my faves.
Tracy Morgan was there.
One of my faves, they showed Michael J. Fox. So I was like,
Yeah,
oh, we got
Michael
Michael
was
J.
there.
Fox in the building.
Tracy living his best life. Like he got that bag from Walmart, and now he's just living it up. It's like, yeah, 'cause like he got like close to 100 million. So like now
Yeah,
he's just living his best life. So
because that was
I'm
gross.
going to the fight, man. Yeah, he's
That
like,
was gross negligence. What happened to him?
yeah, he
It was
almost
awful what
died and
happened to
shit. It's
him.
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was awful.
yeah.
It was completely
He
awful.
probably has health problems to this day because of that, like brain injuries. Like, yeah, he's like to this day he probably
He
got
could
health.
have like spinal, I said, because like when you injure, because I think he injured his back. So like whenever you have those back injuries, it's
Yeah,
like Am I one day just not going to be able to walk? Am I going to be paralyzed? Because that could happen. You could have something underlying where
Oh,
you
because
just,
the driver didn't get enough sleep and shit. Like the driver would drove to, he fell asleep behind
and
the
that's why they have those stipulations
regulations. So you can
where
only
you
drive
can't
like
do.
8 hours and then you got to rest. It's
You
like,
got to break.
yeah, yeah, 8 hours and you have to rest after that. Yeah.
Because we know people do try to, well, I'll just push through. I'll just go
I could do,
12. It's like,
I could do
no,
the whole trip in one leg.
no, don't do 12. You're not going to be able to do it. Don't
Lay,
push through.
lay down. Yeah.
Take your break when you need to. No, but I just want to push through. No,
Well, that's
don't
why I'm
push
trying to
through.
get it done. It's like, yeah, and then
Don't push
kill
through. No,
yourself or somebody else and shit. Don't do it. Yeah.
because that was gross negligence. It
Yeah,
was.
so he's
It
like,
was.
I see,
So
because Tracy be everywhere now. I'm like, he just living his best life. Each time
I
it's a
saw
big event, you
Tracy
know you're gonna see him there. Like, cause
because he
like,
was. I think he was sitting behind Wiz Khalifa. I think.
yeah, Wiz was there. Another
I think he
one,
was sitting behind him because I was like, wait a minute. I said, is that Tracy Morgan behind Wiz Khalifa?
another one of your favorites was there. Macaulay Culkin was in the building.
Macaulay be living his best life.
Yeah, he was there.
Where your
Him
kids
and
at, Macaulay? Why you always leaving with the kids?
him and his wife were there. I didn't see the kids.
Why you always leaving the kids by
Um,
themselves?
as a WWE fan, like Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, they were there. They showed them.
Oh.
Yeah, so I look at trips and shit. They were in the building.
So a bucket list down the line. Do I just want to go to a boxing match just to say I went to a boxing match? I might just want
Yeah,
to do that in like 10 years.
one earlier this year, one happened at in Rockford at the Hard Rock Rockford. I found out about it the day after. I probably could
Ah,
have got in that fight in Rockford. It's like I probably could have got in that one. It's like I was like, yeah, because Rockford is like I got connects out there and we do stuff with the Hard Rock. I probably could
mhm.
have hustled my way into that fight. And it was an actual fight that aired like on Showtime or so. So I was saying this is a big
Hmm.
card. It's like, yeah. So I
Damn.
could have went to that. I said, damn, I missed my opportunity there. That's like just like a 2 hour drive. Is real close to
Yeah,
shit.
Rockford's not bad.
I was like,
You just
yeah, I could have 90,
take 90, yeah,
90,
take
90
90, yeah.
West, as they say.
Yeah, take
90
90,
West.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I could have went to that one. Who else did us? Oh, what's the name? Like the tree, the ringside trio. I don't know who he's plugged, but he was there with it was the Prince of Saudi with Dana White, and then Statham was sitting there right there with
Oh shit.
Jason Statham. I was like, how Statham knows somebody? They were like
Okay, the
right there, right?
transport.
You know, like
Okay, the
front row, like
transporter.
front row, like the heart. The Prince of Saudi is probably a fan of like the transporter or something like. That's how Statham got.
Probably.
It got to be something like that. He got to be. He was sitting right next to the Prince because it was the Prince, and then Statham's on one side, and then Dana White from UFC is on the
Damn.
other side. I was like, how does Statham get them seats?
I saw whatchamacallit from NBA, Tyrone Lue,
Ty Lue here from the Lakers, yeah, with
was
Allen
it Greg
Iverson,
Anthony
Adam Schefter.
maybe? I know it was like some NBA people
Yeah,
because
some
they showed
NBA
them.
guys that showed they
Yeah,
were in
they
the
were
seats.
sitting together, the NBA guys.
I
Yeah.
did see them, yeah.
Yeah.
Channing Frye with him. I don't remember. It was like some NBA guys. I don't remember, but it was some NBA cats. They were
I
all
think I
there
do just
together.
want to go to a boxing match just to say I went to one now. I think just for shit.
That's
It's like,
bucket
okay, I
list.
went to one.
Yeah,
Maybe
bucket.
in about 10 years I can go to a boxing match. Because
Yeah.
boxing match tickets are
It don't
going
have to
cheap.
be in Vegas. I know Vegas is ridiculous. Like if it's like in another market, I'd go. Like Chicago, if it comes out, try to go. Like or
Yeah,
Rockford, I
Chicago
really should have tried
definitely.
to go. Like yeah, if it's in like a nearby, I'd drive to like the Nap and go
The
for something
Nap, I
like
was in
that. It's like, yeah,
Indianapolis. Yeah, the Nap.
Cleveland, I go to like something that's close enough.
Hmm.
Like I will consider going. It's like yeah.
Yeah.
Like, like Vegas is probably like that's you really got to plan like seriously like to go to see some like, boxing in Vegas. You really got to plan that out. Like you got to
Yeah.
plan now to go in like 2030 basically. Like you get advance and shit. You have to plan that.
Especially if you're going to the MGM Grand, if you're going there, it's like,
Yeah,
whoa. With the Lions, like, yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, and that set a record too because it was in Allegiant Stadium, which is where the Raiders play. So they had a boxing
Mm,
event in a football stadium. Yeah.
damn.
Not an arena, they were in a stadium. Yeah, so it was like
Yeah.
70,000 in that.
70,000 people.
I was like, wow, like I think that's a record for like a boxing. I think yeah, like live attendance. It was 70,000 that were in there
Damn.
watching that fight. I was like, so boxing done hit like where they can sell out stadiums now. Like that's
And then all of us who watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, and Netflix is worldwide, so it probably had the biggest viewership of like any fights too, because
Hmm.
people don't realize like Showtime ain't everywhere, HBO, but Netflix is
Yeah,
like on every continent, like
Netflix is
not
everywhere.
counting Antarctica, unless the penguins are watching somewhere, but like, Netflix is on every continent, so like people can
Penguins.
watch every, let's stay watching like
They might be watching. The Penguins might be some fans of
you might have liked Canelo and shit, I don't
they
know.
might like Canelo.
But yeah, it's like Netflix is everywhere. So so people can watch literally on every continent. Like they
Hmm.
could watch that fight. Yeah, it's everywhere. But
That's what's up. I like the way
Crawford
that
won by unanimous decision, so he's now
I like how stuff is
the
moving. Let's keep it.
undisputed yeah, because Canelo was Canelo is the guy. So like
Yeah.
Crawford and of course, so you beat him, so now you're the guy. So yeah, because like people, because they said so is this the Terrence Crawford era? Because people called it the Canelo era. Because after Floyd retired, it's like yeah, like Canelo was kind of the next guy up, but it's like is this the Crawford
Because
era?
this is
Because you beat
welterweight, right?
it was middleweight, yeah, I believe,
Or
but
mid.
super middleweight, yeah, I believe I want to say, yeah,
Because
but
I went middle, because they were what, like 165 pounds or something like that, I think.
somewhere around there.
They're like 165, I think the guys, yeah.
And
Hmm.
Canelo was the undisputed champ. Had he had all the belts basically, like the all four recognized world titles, yeah, plus
Yeah.
the Ring magazine title. He had like all and yeah, so all of the marbles were on the line.
Mm.
Like winner take all, and then he took them all. It's like
I just want to say, just stop showing fights so damn late. We tired. Central time, Eastern time, we tired.
yeah.
We are. You got me to about 11:30. I
How come
can
we
I
can't?
can make it to about
How come we
11:30.
can't? How come we can't get a fight in prime time? That's all I'm saying.
After about 11:30, I'm gonna start doing like this.
Hashtag prime time fights. Like have that shit around like 7 o'clock and shit.
Yeah.
So that way it's
8 o'clock at the
It's over
latest.
by 10, and you can go to bed and shit like
Yeah, eight
that.
o'clock at the latest it can start.
Have a prime time fight. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
we can't do that. It just was too late. It was too late for me.
Mm.
I couldn't hang. I admit that. I could not hang. I was tired. I had a long day anyway that day because I was out the whole day on Saturday. So I
Yes.
was already tired.
Guess who could hang? Me because I got that nap in. Haha.
See, this
So
what we mean.
I was up half the night after that nap and shit. Like, shit. I was up to like 3 in the morning, like just going down YouTube rabbit holes after the fight ended.
Them
So I was wide
afternoon
awake
naps
and shit
work
because I got that
though.
nap in and shit. Yeah.
People don't realize that. Them afternoon, when you over 40, you need to take you an afternoon nap. If you know you're going to be up late, take your
Yeah.
afternoon nap, or you will be by 11,
Mm,
you're going to be doing that. You're going to be nodding. So
yeah.
take your afternoon nap if you know you have to be up past 10 o'clock. Just do that if you're over 40. That's my advice I give to people.
But shout out to all my boxing fans. Like,
Yeah,
damn good fight. It's like,
that's a good show. Well, because I'll rewatch it on there because it's like I can watch it on demand. So I'm going to
Netflix. That's
rewatch
the
the
beauty
fight.
of Netflix. Is available
Yeah.
immediately.
Because what I did see was good. Because I was like, oh, he got him. Oh, he got him. I saw a couple of them when they, when they were,
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, okay,
It lived
it's
up. It
good.
because people had like some yeah anxiety because
Pacquiao,
Mayweather and
Mayweather.
Pacquiao because this is the biggest fight since that. I was like, you don't want to bring that up. Let's just not bring that up because like we
Which
don't
we're
want
still
to.
mad that we did a fight party. We had just had Ariana and we did the only way we did the fight party is because I was feeling a little bit stir crazy, be it in on maternity leave. So we're like, okay, let's just have a fight party and then everybody can see the baby anyway.
Damn, that was 10 years ago then when
Yeah, Ariana was a baby. I was
Pacquiao.
on maternity leave still. So it was like, okay, let's just do that.
10 years ago, as Large Marge would say.
And I was like, this is the fight? Because that was my first time really watching a fight. So
Boxing, yeah, you weren't really familiar with boxing like
I was
that.
like, this is what everybody was hyping up. And then we kept on saying the undercard was the Spurs game. The Spurs,
Yes,
that
Game
game was
Seven,
seven.
Spurs and Clippers was Game
Spurs
Seven,
and Clippers won 7 games.
same day. Game Seven, yeah.
Because we were watching the NBA playoffs before that.
Yeah,
And we
we
was like,
didn't
this is
even
the
watch
best.
the undercard boxing. We watched the Game Seven of the
We was like, this Spurs Clippers game is the undercard. We kept on
and
saying.
we watched the main event after that. Yeah, because like the game was going on. I was like, I'd rather watch this than to watch the undercard
We put the
boxing.
game on. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, that was 10 years ago. I said, because she was a baby. That was 10.
Yeah.
That's how I mark how long ago that Pacquiao Mayweather was,
Mm.
which was awful, but it just
This is
didn't
the
live up to
biggest
the
fight
hype.
since that. It's like I was like I hope it's not that, but it wasn't. It was like it
It
was
wasn't.
better than
Well, the parts that I saw wasn't. I have to watch the whole thing again. So,
well. Let's shift gears right now. Got to talk about the big story of the week. You know where I'm
oh
going. You
Lord.
know where I'm going. It's like which I posted on my social media. Like didn't have this on my bingo card for 2025.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk dead at 31. Assassination. Yeah, he took a bullet to the neck during one of his infamous college appearances because that's what he's known for. A lot of people like I don't know if you even knew who Charlie Kirk was before this. A lot of
Here's my
people.
thing. Like I said, I'll jump in and say this because I had no idea who Charlie Kirk was.
Okay.
I didn't until he got assassinated or got shot, whatever. I had no idea who he was because, and I'll leave with this if people want to get mad, I'll leave with this because I wasn't his demographic.
Yeah.
I wasn't on that side of like I said, my side of the internet, I tend to stay in either I'm looking at 80s stuff, 80s goofy stuff, sports like bull stuff. I look at a lot of finance things. Like I tend to stay in that kind of circle.
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons, Back to the Future. I tend to stay in that kind of circle. So I don't go into that's not the
You
side of the
don't do a
internet.
lot of politics, yeah.
I don't do a lot because I don't
Yeah, I
do
do politics. Like I get hot and cold with politics.
I don't
Like
do politics or
sometimes I
religion.
hate going in that fucking pool. Is like, but then
I don't do
sometimes
politics
it's a
or religion.
necessary evil
Mm-mm.
because the content to talk about. So like, yeah, it's
I don't do either of those.
yeah. Is like
Yeah.
politics. So I know Charlie Kirk. What I knew him mostly for because I knew him through Candace Owens. Like they's like pretty
Okay.
much started together. It's like and they would be going around like to like the college campuses, like talking to the college kids about like yeah, getting like their opinions and then like for like what he was doing that same is like that's where I first saw him. It was like he was like the other guy. It was like Candace Owens, and then like, the guy that she would be with a lot of times it was Charlie Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I first saw him. This is probably like 5, 6 years ago. Like it was a while ago. Like
Because
yeah,
I had no idea who he was. I didn't. I was like, who is this guy? And then when people started posting clips of videos of him and then some of his
yeah.
language, some of his things that he
His
said, I'm like, oh.
controversial opinions
I
with
was like, oh,
yeah. But I knew him.
oh, like, oh, okay. Like I had no idea who this guy is. I said, because I'm not on that side of the internet. I'm not. So,
So that's where I mostly knew him from that. And there
mhm.
was one time that they were at a restaurant and people found out where they were and then showed up and like basically like doxed them and harassed the shit out of them, throwing shit at them. It's like, yeah. So that's why I remember that's the most famous clip I knew about Charlie Kirk before this was like when him and Candace Owens were out at a like at lunch and somebody they showed up and started throwing shit at them. It's like I
You
remember
can't throw shit at people. You
yeah,
can't
just
do that.
because like they got a difference of opinion,
You
and I
can't
said
throw
that
shit.
I'll say that for all of this is like you can't go around shooting a motherfucker just because they got a difference of opinion.
Absolutely, you can't just like incite violence, but you can say you're a shithead. You can tell
Absolutely,
people
yeah.
you're a
I didn't
shithead.
I go on record and say I didn't like Charlie Kirk. I
Hmm.
didn't like it. I'd go on record and say that shit. And matter of fact, I'm about to peel the curtain back a little bit because like I do go into like different political conversations. And I was watching a live stream like literally the day before, 24 hours. So the
Hmm.
September 9th, the day before, I was on a live stream at one of the it was like one of the gun channels I follow. And
Hmm.
of course like a lot of gun content it tends to have lean more conservative
Of
because yeah.
course, because
So yeah, I
it's
was in
Second
yeah.
Amendment. Hmm.
And like Charlie Kirk was mentioned like just in passing, like not like yeah. And I put and I jumped in the comments. I was like yeah, because he it was about like let's back up a little bit more. The guy was on the channel I was watching like Monster Raids, and he was talking about the stabbing on the train. If you've seen that video,
I didn't see that either, but I heard about
know the story is like
The
yeah.
Ukrainian girl,
Ukrainian
right?
girl, yeah, like 23 years old, just just coming from work because she had a uniform like a pizza place that she worked at. You
Hmm.
see her t-shirt is like she had her headphones in, was on her phone, which you can't victim blame for that. Like she should have been paying attention. How many of us are on our phones in public? It's
Who
like, yeah,
thinks that they're
we
going?
riding the train,
Who thinks
especially.
that they're going to die coming from work? Who thinks that?
Yeah, you just riding the train, you on your phone, it's like, yeah, you sitting down and like the guy, you can see him behind her, pull a pocket knife out and shit, and then just slit her throat. It's like, yeah.
Oh my
Like
God.
she's bled out in the train and like situational when people like people didn't help immediately. I'm like people probably didn't know what happened. It's like yeah, it happened
Exactly.
so fast. It's like yeah. So then people didn't notice they saw the guy was like walking up and down the aisles on the train and people saw the blood on the yeah because you know you slit somebody's like carotid artery is like yeah it's like
Hmm.
gonna be a lot of blood. So they saw the blood everywhere. Then they noticed then they went and started to try to assist her. But like you slit somebody's throat, they bleed out. It's like you're not gonna live.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but and like Charlie Kirk was one of the people that mentioned because like the guy's black, the girl was white. Yeah. So like it's of course like it became the racial
A
thing.
race thing,
It's like
but
and there's like it was other black it was like people of all races on the train, but it was like yeah, put a lot of black people like a lot of black people take public transportation, of course, yeah. So it's like yeah, he basically mentioned it's like look at this young girl's died like look at none of the black people helping her, they just ignoring her. And like my thing was like they probably didn't know it
they
happened so
probably didn't
fast like
notice.
and they in their own words they on their phones too and shit. And they
Hmm.
see like the blood like wait a minute like why is this dude bleeding? Oh shit! It's like yeah, it's like it was like that right
Right.
then. Yeah,
Like I said, once again, you don't expect somebody to get stabbed on a train. Like you
yeah,
don't,
and it happened
that's
so
not where my
fast.
mind
It's like
goes.
yeah, if you're not
Yeah.
unless you're sitting right next to that girl, you probably didn't see that. Especially if you're a couple of rows back, you didn't see what happened. You and your own
Hmm.
phone, you didn't see what happened. Especially
Hmm.
if she probably didn't scream, she just slit your throat slit. She probably couldn't
Hmm.
scream and shit. Yeah, it's like yeah,
And then another thing too that maybe, like I said, like maybe it's not the best thing to do on a train. Like you may nod off. Like 'cause some people may nod
I
off on
might have
public
took a nap and shit.
transportation
Yeah, but he
because
meant
you lean against the window,
mhm,
you work the double shift, you're exhausted.
yeah,
So I'm gonna close my eyes for a second
yeah,
just to catch a quick cat
yeah.
nap because I worked a double shift and
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. So
People started racializing that. They were trying to turn that into like the
yeah, and that's the wrong
they
thing
tried
to
to turn it
do.
into a reverse George Floyd situation,
Oh
basically.
my God,
Like the right
that's not what it was.
trying to reverse it like that. It's like yeah, just
That's
they just like, things are getting so bad out here that a black guy could just like stab a white woman in cold blood and like people and everybody is on the train and just ignore it and all of that shit. But then people show more of the video. See, like yeah, you just show like what you want to tell your story. It's like
because you have a story that you want to tell and you want to do to your
guess
narrative.
guess what race the guy was that went over and assisted or like took his shirt off
Black.
to like try to stop the black guy. Yeah. The first guy that went over there to help her was a black guy. Yeah. Even like he even took his shirt off to like put it in there, try to stop the
But you
bleeding.
didn't show that though.
Cause people are like, yeah, watch more of the video. It's like, yeah, see, like, yeah, look who's helping her. The black guy's the one who's assisting her and shit. Yeah.
Like for instance, like if you just show a video of somebody and it looks like they're beating, it looks like it's like an older person's on the ground and a person is like hitting them with something. You would think that these people are abusing this elderly person. But if you watch the beginning, the person was on fire and they're trying to beat the fire off of them.
Yeah.
But you just showed them beating the person. You're thinking,
Or
look at them attacking this old person.
or
No,
another
they were on fire and I'm trying to beat this fire off of
or
them.
in the movie Jungle Fever when Flipper and what's the name were like they were
Oh, when they were
play fighting.
boxing,
It's like
yeah,
yeah,
play
play
fighting.
fight. But the cops just see black man attacking a white woman. It's like they grabbed him and they were about to kill his ass.
And then she says, my
And
lover.
no,
And he
he's
said, you
my
trying to get me
lover. And
killed?
then like if they back, he's like yeah. But Flipper was like that actually could have made it
That
worse.
actually could have made it worse. Yeah.
It's like yeah, like you don't tell yeah, like a black man is like bae yeah, you don't tell cops the white cops that it's like yeah.
That this is my
It
lover.
just so happened that the cops did back off because it was the lovers. Like, okay, but he's like, what are you
Hmm.
crazy? He's like, you could have got us both killed. It's like, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But
But of course, like if you only want to share a particular narrative of what you want,
people
then
were
you are
showing
going to
just the
do that.
side like right after the stabbing, where like people were kind of in their own worlds. Meanwhile, this girl is like laying here, like you see her like dying on like yeah, her life
Yeah, I
slowly
didn't want to
slipping.
see that.
Yeah, I
I
watched it one. I don't think I'll watch it again, but like I did watch the video. And the
Mhm.
girl was literally like, yeah, you could see like her taking her last breath, basically, and then she like collapses, falls on the floor. It's like, and then when people saw the blood trail on the grass, when people saw, because you see somebody bloody, you think he's bleeding at first, like, oh, the
Mhm.
fuck, yeah, it's like, you all right, bro? It's like, yeah, like you know,
Mhm.
yeah. And then you look over and oh shit, it's like you see this girl like laying in a puddle of
Mhm.
blood on the floor. Yeah. So, but Charlie Kirk did. He was one of the people that was pushing that narrative, like what I just
Fan the
yeah.
flames of
And when
that.
I
And
jumped into the live stream I was on, is like I was like famous last words, like yeah, which I actually said, like I wish I would have screened. I didn't know Charlie Kirk was gonna die the next day. But what I literally said was like Charlie Kirk needs to shut the fuck up and take his ass back to a college campus. I said that, like literally. And he died the next day on the college campus. It's like
damn.
I wasn't saying to like go there to get
To
a
die, you were just saying do what you do best. Like
yeah,
I
like
think
that's what you're known for. Like
you
yeah. I said
you essentially telling Will Barr from another one of the people. You essentially told him to shut up and dribble. That's just all you said. Shut up
yeah,
and dribble. Just stick to
yeah,
what
yeah.
you know. You do college. This is your shtick. Stick with what you know. That's basically what you told him. You didn't tell him. You didn't say anything wrong. You just
Yeah.
said
That's all I said.
do what you do
He needs to shut
best.
the fuck up and just take his ass back to a
Do
college.
what you do best.
Yeah.
But then like I said, like I didn't see the video, sure, but I did see the
Oh,
screenshot, and
I watched that too. Like, that's
I
another
wish I
one
didn't
that
see the
and I saw people posting. I was like, give people a warning because some people like don't want
yeah,
or like post the headline and then you could post the actual video in the comments and then put like and put in that in the headline video in the comments. So that way
video
people
in the
decide if they
comment,
want to click on this post or not.
graphic video in the
Graphic video
comment.
in the comments. So that way people can decide, like, okay, I'm not clicking on this post. It's like, but I
Because like I
saw a
said, I
couple of
didn't
my
see the
homies like post like, yeah, the actual like
without warning, and that's just wrong
like
to
it's
do
like not everybody wants to see a man get shot in the fucking neck and shit. Like
and die.
it's
Yeah.
like that's crazy and shit.
Like I said, I saw the screenshot of after the bullet had because he was like you could see like the blood. I saw the screenshot that way. I saw the blood just like he's
Literally
like
that because what he
with
was
that
talking about was the
mass shooting.
yeah mass shooting like the trans because like the last one was like they were trans like that last was it Minnesota what city was that
Minnesota, the
that
children were
shooting
literally
it was
praying in the
trans the person
church.
was trans and shit yeah that
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 has nothing to do with
and he mentioned about
that has nothing to do
and
with
the trans yeah it's a mental illness and all of that shit yeah
that has nothing like the thing I don't like about people like him and Candace or people like that who push the narrative like being trans doesn't have anything to do or being black or gay, whatever the case may be, being a marginalized person has nothing to do with somebody doing that. Now, however, why on the other side, with all these other mass shootings that happen, if it's like a regular white boy, you don't talk about
you
that. You
don't
see what
talk
I'm
about
saying?
the
Like
race side you just talk about the shooter you don't
you
talk
talk
about
about
the
the
whole
shooter.
race slash trans stuff you don't mention any of that shit
You
it's,
mentioned you even try to in a lot of cases they even try to sympathize with the shooter in some cases like
yeah
they had a mental thing they were like with those shootings that were happening when I was in high school they said that these boys were bullied
no the
the
Columbine was
Columbine
turned out to
they
be
were
half
bullied
it turned out
they
to be
were
half. They
bullied
it turns out they were the bulliers, but like at the time, that was the story they were telling that these boys were bullied. That's
these boys were bullied into being mass
why
shooters.
they shot that school up with Columbine. But it turns out they were like they were the assholes. It's like it came out after the fact.
Yeah, but it's like that has nothing to do with anything. Like, let's just stick on the fact that innocent children die. Like I said, an 8 and 10-year-old die. I have a 7 and 10-year-old.
Yeah,
Like, babies are getting killed.
yeah. But he was talking about that, and then like a second later, took the bullet to the neck, and then and you could tell he was dead. At the time, it was just like Charlie Kirk shot. I'm like, you know, because the way the blood squirted, I was like, ain't no
Yeah,
way.
condition unknown.
Shit, it's like yeah,
Because the
like
shot was directly to his jugular. It
yeah,
directly went to his jugular.
all that blood he just lost. Unless somebody got had like actual like could do a blood transfusion on site right there. Like yeah, you gotta have actual like blood packs on site there and like do a
Mhm.
transfusion. And other than that, like ain't no way he
Like, he was probably
survived
dead
that
in
shooting.
2 seconds, like,
Probably
after he
before
got
he hit
shot.
the ground. Before he hit the ground, he
Like,
probably
he probably had died. Because the green grass saw, like, he was just, it was like you could see that he looked lifeless. Like he looked like he had no life in him.
yeah,
Um, but the fact that he was talking about that at that exact moment is like that is very chilling that you're talking about
yeah.
and then like another thing that he said about shootings, another video I saw where he was talking about, well, with the school shootings, he said, well, a couple of lives have to be sacrificed basically for we can keep our Second Amendment rights or something. He said, I'm paraphrasing, basically about, like, yeah, basically a couple of people have to, if a couple of people die because of these shootings, then, but we have to protect our Second Amendment right.
But he was really a Second Amendment guy. He was like
And the irony is that, so now your death is one of these.
sacrifices.
Like, because somebody posted in Threads, somebody posted like a cartoon of that, and they had this presumably the Sandy Cook's children talking to him saying, "Was it worth it?" And they show him like talking to this, like him like, and he's looking at the Sandy Hook's children. They're looking at him like, "Yeah, was it worth it though?" And I was like, "Wow, that's a very powerful image," but
Mm.
the thing that people are getting twisted is that a lot of people are up in arms saying that like like people are celebrating his death. It's like I did see, I'm not gonna lie and say I did see some people joke. I did see
Definitely
that.
some jokes out there.
But the majority of
Most of my
people,
timeline is not, but it's like on, like I said, on the web, the side of the web I don't hang out on.
yeah,
It's
I
like
don't hang out
a
on
lot of
that.
a lot of TikToks you saw like people like celebrating. I don't
Yeah,
really
but
hang
on
out
the
on TikTok like that, but people say there's a lot of TikToks that were like
on
people.
the side that I am, it's like I saw this mostly, like I said, because me, I haven't posted anything about his death. This is my first time talking about his
I
death.
just
This is my
posted
very
the
first time talking about it publicly.
I posted the story when it happened, and that was
Yeah, you
my
just
natural
posted it
reaction.
as
I was like, yeah, like I didn't have that on my
now. Am I
book.
being a
I
as
was
a
like,
you
yeah,
posted as a media thing? Like you said, you didn't
yeah.
give an
I was like,
opinion.
that
You
came out of
didn't
nowhere.
you
Yeah,
didn't
that's
sway one way or another. You just posted the story. Here's the
because it
story.
came out of nowhere, and that was my natural reaction. Like, wow, that came out of nowhere. That
That
was
came out of
my
nowhere.
natural reaction to it. Yeah, yeah,
But it's like I didn't say anything because I know this man. I didn't know anything about this guy until he died. I honestly didn't. So
and I knew that
I
was
don't
his
I don't know.
shtick. So I was like, it's
I still
ironic
don't
that
really know much
he
about
got
him.
killed on a college campus doing what he does because that was his shtick. Like, so that's
That was
what
his
I thought. It
shtick
was like, yeah, that's why. And I was like, he just something he'd been doing probably like 10 years, and
for
like, and that's how he
between five
died.
and
I'm
10
like,
years.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, like I didn't see that coming. It's like,
But all the extra about like here's the difference. Like, and then I've seen several think people there like we're not celebrating, we're not happy. It's like we're indifferent. Like a lot of people say, I'm indifferent, and that's a fair opinion to have if you're indifferent about something.
yeah, I don't. I think it's dumb for a couple of reasons. Like the main reason why I think it's stupid to celebrate this is because I don't. I don't want a fucking race war and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like
that's
once that it's like people on both sides is like want a fucking race war so bad and shit. It's like I don't like, and that's my thing is like is because like this dude had a huge following. He especially with like young men. It's like young white males.
young
It's
white
like
Christian
he had a
males,
he
which is
had a
all it
huge.
is.
You don't think they
Young
plan?
white,
You don't think they plan in some type of retaliation? They
and
gonna
they
take? You don't
did
think they're gonna take out
initially.
somebody from the left? You don't think they planned that shit?
They did initially because they said that after that they said that what five or seven HBCUs they did a lockdown because they were
Yeah, lockdown.
receiving
I don't know
threats.
if it was like if it was any actual evidence, but or if it was just precautionary. It's like
They
let's
said with some
we
threats that
don't
were
know what's gonna
made.
happen, so let's shut
They
this
said some
down.
threats were made to these institutions, and then just to err on the side of caution, they decided to do a shelter in place to lock down the facility.
That's
And
my thing. Is like I don't want a race war. It's like yeah,
but
so
then when it's all
not
said and done, it's
celebrating.
like
It's
then we
like
find out it was a white dude that did it. The suspect that they have in custody is it's a
oh,
white
it's
man.
in Utah. I figured that unless it
That's
was
why that's why when they kept on saying like,
unless you play for the Jazz or something.
there you go.
That's
That's why when they
okay.
kept on trying to go, I'm like, why are they like black people? This isn't our conversation. It's like it's in Utah. Ain't no black people in Utah. I'm not being funny when I say that. We not in Utah like that. Black people, okay, New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Houston, LA,
Dallas, Fort
Dallas, Miami, uh, New Orleans, where else?
Jackson, Mississippi is like
Detroit,
Detroit, Philly.
Philly,
There's maybe a dozen places that are like in Baltimore, like Negro heavy.
Baltimore, yeah.
Shit.
I'm scraping, I'm struggling. Like I'm like, well,
Like
St. Louis.
Negro
Uh,
heavy. Yeah.
I'm really like I'm really struggling trying to dig for it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was my whole thing is like, why you this is like you don't think they planning some kind of retaliation to take out somebody on
Yeah.
the left and shit, yeah.
And
So
it's like it's but I do notice that the
that's
dynamic
me
changed.
as a centrist because I'm not left or right. I'm tend to
Mhm.
look at shit.
Once I did find out that the person, they said that the person was basically on their side who did. Like he was like he just didn't like him. He was like, I just don't like him.
I've
And
heard mixed reviews about that. They say in another story I saw the guy was dating somebody trans too. I don't know like the whole
I
story.
don't know
That
the
story is still developing, so
mhm.
but like that's the one I saw is like
We
that
know he was a white dude. He was a
that
white
the white
Mormon
guy and
dude.
like his partner was trans is what I saw. Is like
I
yeah,
didn't see that one yet.
I saw that story. Like, so we don't know. It's still early. It just happened. So like, yeah, we still don't know all the details. They did catch the guy. I was like, thankfully on that one is because the motherfucker was missing for like some time. They, cause like the longer this person is out there, then like the more rattled people are gonna
The
get.
first 48 hours, because that's why they call it the first 48. You gotta,
Yeah, and like that, his followers is that's gonna be boiling. It's like yes,
yeah, boiling
oh,
it. You
Charlie,
guys,
you don't got a suspect. Is like, and that's
it's
how
like
it boils.
who black was in Utah? I'm just saying. Like I'm just
Is
this isn't our fight.
but that's
This
what
isn't us.
it is.
But
Yeah.
I mean, and then people trying to make it's like he wasn't like people trying to make him be like a he wasn't Dr. King. He wasn't like
He wasn't even a politician.
people are trying to elevate him to
He
like
was
his
just a
depth.
guy that had strong opinions. So he wasn't
He
even a
was a
politician and shit. That's
let's call it what if he was an Instagram famous social media TikTok person who made a platform saying saying, well, what I believe, his heavily opinionated stuff that was controversial. He was that person
yeah.
who loved
Compare this to the Trump shooting because like at least Trump was a fucking president or a
Trump was
a former
a
president like
former
yeah at the
president
time,
running
but
for
like
his second
yeah, a
term.
politician is like people try to take out politicians. I get that, but
Yeah,
like
Reagan,
but this is yeah, Kennedy is like people
Kennedy.
yeah, politicians is like yeah, but he was just a guy and shit is like this motherfucker is like that
Yeah,
was
it's like
my whole thing is like so that's
he's
why
a glorified
I don't say he
social
was a martyr. He's just
he's a
a
glorified
guy
social
who has
media
strong opinions and
he's
shit.
a glorified social media star with strong opinions
That's all he
who
was.
who found his niche and had a following. Cause like here's the thing about people, like I'll make a comparison, like I'll make a more similar comparison. He's more in line of like a Kevin Samuels
I agree with that.
than
Yeah.
a Dr. King, because here's where I say this at
My girl like Kendra G and shit is like yeah,
yeah,
just like that. A guy, somebody with just strong opinions
with
about
strong
shit.
opinions.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing about those people is that when you look at, especially with these, you gotta be careful with these content creators and these social media stars. A lot of times when you look at their early works, like let's say like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, they're a totally different perspective. But then once they found that niche and it's like, okay, this is where my views are. Now I'm going to double down on this. And that's what you become. Like we don't know. Like, was he always this person who was always with
Yeah, I
the whole?
don't know enough about his
I said,
background.
I don't know enough
All I
about
know
that,
is like him and Candace Owens going to college campuses. That's all.
but they're both with college dropouts, but
Yeah, that's,
I won't go there. But um, yeah, so it's like that's what people do. Like they like Kevin Samuels. Once he found out his niche was being a mean guy and like calling women, you're a four at best. Once he became that became his shtick, and that's where he found his bread and butter.
like Kendra G with the single. She's like, okay, like this works. Like
This is what works. There's a
let me
lot of
let me
people
double down
they
on this
trying to
dating app.
find
On
they're
this,
trying to find where they are. Like even like these content creators, like their original videos when they posted their reels, it was something else. But now it's like, okay, me being the over the top landish, over, where I show I have this luxury living of life. That's where I'm making my reviews at. So let me just be ridiculously
um,
luxurious and show that my life is fabulous and your life sucks.
Cooking with
Let me do
Kaya
that.
did that. Like her earlier videos was just like regular shit. Like yeah, like she's like yeah, an attractive girl like posting like makeup video, like regular like
What
shit that
was
cooking with
Oh,
Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya. Yeah, 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 yeah,
She was
yeah,
just
yeah.
doing like regular like girly stuff like her early stuff, and then when And then she started dabbling in like posting cooking videos in there. And then when the ones about, yeah, you better go cook for your man. It's like now when those went crazy, that's what she's okay, like that's what I'm gonna be. I'm cooking with Kaya. Now she just doubled down on
Mhm.
that and shit. Yeah. Like, yeah,
It's
because
all about finding what your audience is. And
yeah.
people, like I said, like, that's why I'm like, social media should just be used. I always say a lot of things. I'm like, just put the discipline for entertainment purposes. A lot of stuff is just for entertainment purposes
What's the
because
name? One of the biggest transformations. I don't know you familiar with Tariq Nasheed. Is like he's
I
like
know
doc,
the
he's
name.
Dr. Umar times 10. He's a definite
God.
grifter
Oh
and
my
shit. It's like
God.
I'm about to get some
Hotep two-step.
I'm about to get heat from the left and the right with this episode of the
Hotep
podcast.
two-step.
Like the pro black and the the white is right crowd are both gonna hate me for this episode. But I don't give a shit. So yeah, he's one of those, and he started out his original stuff. His content originally was about like Mac and hoes. Like he was like a fake pimp and shit. Was like his original shit. It's like that's basically what he started at. He wrote a bunch of books about like the art of macking is one of his books. It's based. That's what he was. He started out as.
Question, does he even have a woman? I mean, that's
Um, I think he's married now. I'm not sure,
is he in the law?
but
Like these guys talk about I have you haven't been in a
then
relationship in
then when he
about
started
5
pivoting and
years.
talking about like politics and stuff, and then like the racial element, like and of course that stuff caught on. So now that's what he is like the black man and all of that. He became, but like he had a complete rebrand from the art of Mac into the pro black stuff is like, and that's what he is now and shit. Yeah. Like, and he's like a everything. He racializes every situation. He's
Wow.
a definite race hustler and shit. But he went from the art of Mac into that. Is like
But
with
that's what I'm saying. Like it's for entertainment purposes because some of these things are do the people even believe some of these words and some especially when some people just say something that's just
a lot of
so
people are
off
doing
the
it for
wall.
content. To me, like if you say the stuff and like at least if you believe it, I roll with that. But if you're just saying it for clicks, it's like I never
Rage baiting.
I never be that guy to just say shit for clicks. Like my opinions and views are my actual opinion and views. It's like
Mhm.
I'll just say
Like
stuff.
one of the
If I
biggest
say this,
one
it'll go viral. Like I don't do that shit. Yeah,
one of the biggest one where people probably did say F this guy, at the time when he said in real time, Charlie Kirk, when he said a thing, if he sees a black pilot, he wonders if they're
that's one of the things
qualified.
that went viral because of the DEI hires. Is like because at the time, I want to say it was during the Biden administration. Like Biden is like, we need more black pilots. Is like, it his thing was like you don't have to like lower the standards to get more black pilot. Like, I want who's qualified. That's what he was on it. So he's like, so if I see a black pilot, I wonder like, is he a DEI hire? That's one of the viral moments that he was famous for was
That's when
that
people
shit.
probably said F this guy at that point when he said that.
That was one of his
Because
famous
here's my
viral.
thing, like whenever I see a person, if I see a person in any power position, like CEO, COO, whatever, I don't assume anything. I'm indifferent about them. It's like I don't know your qualifications. And then if I sift through stuff, it's like, oh, your daddy played golf with so and so. That's how you got that.
I
Okay.
give people the benefit of the
I
doubt.
give people the benefit of the doubt,
I
absolutely,
see you. I assume you belong there
until you show that you don't
unless
belong.
proven otherwise. Yeah.
Exactly. I said, because when you look and you're like, your daddy got you this job, or you slept with somebody to get this job, or then when
A lot of
then
a
when the
lot of
stuff comes out, then it's like,
fortunately,
oh, okay.
fortunately, a lot of times with the women in power, that's what it turns out to be. Is like you slept with the right guy and shit. Like I don't hate to say it, it's true a lot of times.
I can attest to that in my previous position because a lot of rumors were out there when they told me about some of these women who moved up in the company. They're like, yeah, she dated this person, she dated that person, she did. And they would tell me all the tea, and I was like, well, I'll never be that person where I'm not sleeping with nobody to get nowhere.
And
I can honestly say that I'm not doing that.
I'm not naming
I
not,
ain't doing that.
not naming names of certain women in executive positions in my business. Like I know the whole story. Is like yeah,
I said that
yeah.
about for my old with my old company when I worked retail, and they told me about some of these women. Like, yeah, she was fucking so and so. They told me, people told me who had been around for years. They told me about like, yeah,
It was
she.
Yeah, I'm one executive whose name I'm not gonna name, nor the celebrity. Like, yeah, it was like, yeah, it's like you call it giving him head in the back of the Sprinter. It's like, yeah, like that's
Yikes.
it's like a very famous celebrity too. I'm not naming names, but yeah, it's one. It's these stories are out there, and like a lot of them I believe. So yeah, like why would you just
Yeah.
make that up out of nowhere? It's like, yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, one thing I can say it wouldn't occur for me. Everything I get is my own merit. I'm not using my daddy's name. I'm not using nobody's name to get me for it. I'm not sleeping with nobody because I believe in doing my own merits because I got the qualifications. I know I'm qualified for what I do. So I stand on that.
So who did I piss off today? The right wingers, the hoteps, and the feminists. Like I pissed off a lot of hey,
We
these are
did
my
piss off
opinions,
people.
though. These ain't the
We
kids.
told opinions and we
These are
said
my.
with some supporting evidence. We just didn't make unsubstantiated claims, and we did some supporting evidence
Yeah,
about how you just can't judge just from one scope. You just can't. That's the bottom line. You just can't judge things with just one. Like you said, the video with the poor, like with the unfortunate video with the Ukrainian girl who
yeah.
was her throat
Some
was
I won't
slit.
say all, but like some on the right were pushing that narrative. It's like, yeah, all these people, like, yeah, it's a lot of them of color just ignoring watching this girl die. I was like,
No.
oh, they look. You looking at their phone, they really watching her die because that lady looks like that. She's staring at her phone to me. It's like she
Plus
probably
she's watching a YouTube.
they didn't
Plus
see
she's
what
watching a
happened.
YouTube video.
Going down a YouTube rabbit hole. It's like some
Which they suck you in. Like,
yeah.
oh shit. Because they put you might like this, you might like this video. They put suggestions. You might like this one. You watch this, you might like this one. You might like that one.
15 unknown facts about Hollywood Shuffle. Like, oh, okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Which I recently watched the video. It says what and guess what after that it said you might like this, like 15 facts you might know about the five heartbeats. I'm like, okay. Now you in. It's like now you stuck. It's like, yeah, now you stuck in this.
15 facts about Meteor Man.
That popped up. I didn't watch that because I
Let's
didn't.
just keep going down Robert's house
There
rabbit
was,
hole.
there was, that one did pop up. I skipped the Meteor Man video.
Let's just keep going down with the Robert Brown Townsend.
Yeah, but that's how it happens. It's like the people, like I said, stuff happens so fast, especially like that. Like you slit somebody's throat, they
Like
bleed.
we always say the thing about like a gun, like whenever it's a shootout, like it's not like how in the movies, it's not
Gunfights are like under,
gun fights are 5 seconds.
yeah, like I said, well under 10 seconds. Most
It's a 5 second thing, a gunfight.
it's not like the movies, where like with Sean Archer and Castor Troy and shit, like how now a 20-minute like scene and
Or Jason Statham.
yeah, which comes back to Statham. It's like,
It's not that. It's not the Equalizer Denzel. It's not,
it's not Bennett and a Matrix at the end of Commando and shit. Even though they had
that's
a knife
that's
fight, it
not,
wasn't
yeah. That's not
a
how it works.
shit.
Gunfights are about 5 seconds long. It's a quick thing.
Real quick. It's like if you watch like police body cam videos, yeah, that's like the shooting is usually real quick. It's like drop the weapon, pow, 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 and then like the rest of the video is just the aftermath of them dealing with. That's the shootout. Is that? It's like yeah, like real quick like that, not this
It's not
long.
like Harlem Nights.
Yeah,
With quick and he broke my nose and
with
that.
Arsenio Hall's
Arsenio Hall
ridiculous
and Joanna
character
Man
and the guy with the little
with the little
revolver.
revolver with the
Fuck you
pew
going with
pew.
that little shit?
Don't hit that little shit. That's
Not
not how gunfights are in real life because that was like a 20-minute gunfight. But at the time he got all that. Yeah.
they're like I said, hey, drop the weapon. Yeah, pow, 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 pow. And that's it. Yeah.
And that's it.
Rest of the videos, the aftermath dealing with what happened. That's how it is on the body cam vids. It's always real quick. Yeah. The actual shooting is the quickest part of the video. Yeah.
But yeah, let's just fanning the flames of
Because
bullshit.
I don't want a fucking race war. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
I just my goal when I leave the house every day is to avoid crazy. That's my goal. It's like yeah, that should be everybody's goal, just to
my
avoid.
goal. I said my goal is to be able to come home to my family.
Yeah.
That's my goal. So same thing. I want to be able to come home to my husband and my kids. That's what I want to be able to come home
Yeah.
to.
Hmm.
Do the best I can with my job because I said I work with the public, so I go out and I do the best of my ability and
Yeah.
come home.
Want to avoid crazy. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And this shit sounds crazy, but let's wrap up on that. Not another damn podcast. Went way over, but we had a lot to get in that episode. Yeah. Definitely appreciate your support as episode 429. You want to support us further? Give us a like. Also, subscribe, share, rate, review on all your platforms. Talking Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, SoundCloud, iHeart, YouTube, your Amazon Alexa devices, and you can follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram, TikTok, and X, Oz Radio on Snapchat and Facebook as well.
And you can check me out at MSIMA8626 on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Also, SCRHULAY7 on Instagram. Also, please like the Straight Gully Facebook fan page and check out straightgully.com for your blogs and your vlogs.
I'm Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
We will talk to you later. I'm gone.